Oh,
Welcome, everybody, to the Town of Pownal Selectboard meeting, February 24th at 7 p.m. We need to call to order, approval of agenda, approval of minutes of February 10th, special February 10th Select Board, February 15th special, warrants, excess weight permits, correspondence, old business, reminder on the town meeting, town hall update, personnel policy, executive session, active litigation for legal, public comment, and adjourn. We need to add Parks Rec, letter of resignation and liquor license for Stewards. So, does it matter where we put it?
I'd put the liquor license under weight permits because that's kind of part of.
All right, so we're gonna put liquor license under 5B, liquor license,
Put Parks and Rec under old business.
Parks and Recs under old business. And then letter of resignation
Next month. No,
next month, yeah.
kidding.
Before personnel policy,
Or
Yep.
okay, is that cool?
sounds good.
All right, with that, could I entertain a motion with the changes, please?
Move to accept or approve the agenda with the amendments.
Second.
Second.
Okay, Mike,
Aye.
Aye.
Jamie, Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I thank you. Okay, approval of minutes of February 10th special.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second. I don't. Can't remember. Is that the one that I was?
Okay, any discussion? Is that the one that I wanted to apologize for? Hang on.
I think that's the next.
That's the next one, the regular one. Yep, okay. So, no further discussion on that, Mike?
Aye.
Jamie?
Aye.
Bob?
Abstain.
Angie, I. Minutes of February 10th, regular select board meeting. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for the confusion that we had on the town report. This year, the town reports were mailed out on Friday, 2/11/22. They were on time. It's very well done. I just want to make sure that everybody understands that. You'll also have a chance to vote on Article 4 for sending out a postcard next year. So I just wanted to make sure, because after reading the minutes, it did sound very confusing. And I just want to make sure that people realize that, yes, you should receive this in the mail this year. And next year, we hope to send the cards if the voters approve it on ballot 4. What would you like to add?
They were mailed the 18th, not the 11th. Is that correct, Megan?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yep. I just want to make sure we're.
I looked at the wrong date.
No,
I'm so
just want to be
sorry.
accurate because we all know how we're going to be.
Yes.
So
Okay.
they were mailed the 18th, which fell under state statutes. They had to be
Yes.
mailed by the 19th.
Thank you very much for, I looked at the calendar and I looked at the wrong day. Sorry.
I'm fine.
Okay, so with that, can I entertain a motion?
Second.
Any further discussion? Mike?
Aye.
Jamie?
Aye.
Bob?
I abstain.
Angie, I. Minutes of February 15th Select Board Special Meeting. Can I entertain a motion?
So move.
So moved. Second it.
Any discussion? Mike?
Aye.
Jamie?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Angie, I. Thank you. Warren?
I think that because I don't think we've done it. Excuse me. That was the night that we hired Tara.
Yes, it was.
So I'd like to welcome Tara Parks aboard as our administrative assistant. Hired on the 15th. I just want to announce that at a regular meeting and not just a special meeting.
Okay.
Oh, I need to correct. Mine should have been an abstain. I was not in that meeting.
Oh.
Okay, thank you, Bob.
And I came in, was I in here yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. I came in yesterday and it was unannounced. And it was really refreshing to see two people with their head down working. And that's what we had before Tim moved on. And that's what we had yesterday. So there was,
The first day you had her doing minutes. I walked in and she was doing minutes. She was doing an awesome job.
and I just
Definitely.
want to say that from what I saw yesterday for the time that I was here, it was a limited time. Are we gonna have a are we gonna trip up and we're gonna have a miss a beat? Probably, but we're not gonna miss too many beats with the staff that we have now. That's my take on seeing what was going on yesterday.
Well, we know we should have a slight learning curve.
Exactly. But
New people, new positions.
I was really impressed with
We
two
are.
heads down working and working diligently and doing what they were supposed to be doing.
Exactly. Like,
Okay. Thank you. Warrants. Accounts payable 15,089 for $30,867.13.
So moved.
second.
Any discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. Accounts payable for 217 to 218, 15,088, and the amount of $19,755.50.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. Accounts payable 15,096 from 219 to 225 for $67,834.68. Can I entertain a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. Thank you. All right, payroll from 2/11/22. Mike, you're in this one. This was from the last meeting. We didn't have a forum, so you're in this one, okay? For $12,240.81. Can I entertain a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Mike,
Abstain.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. Thank you. Payroll for 2/18/22 and for the amount of $9,890.90.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. Payroll ending 2/25/22 and the amount of $9,617.36. Can I entertain a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. Okay, so I'm going to open up for public questionings only on the accounts payable. Please raise your hand and state your name. Megan, is there anybody?
There's no one raising their hand.
All right, thank you. Moving on to excess weight permits. There's quite a few of them, guys. So do you want to just do them one at a time, correct?
Just read them off and let's approve them or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Newport Sand and Gravel Company. Do you need to know the amounts of, all right. Bernard Brothers and Company. Barrett Trucking Company. Robert Green and Company. New England Quality Service and Company. Valley Crane Services. Phoenix Feeds and Nutrition. And that was it, right, Mike? And that's it.
Move to approve the excess weight permits for the companies listed.
Second.
Any discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. Thank you. All right. Liquor license renewal application for Stewards. Can I entertain a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I.
Abstain.
Oh, I gotta abstain. I work there. Sorry. Abstain. Thank you. Correspondence, there wasn't any old business park, huh? You want old business?
No, correspondence is me.
Correspondence is you.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
Letter of resignation. Sorry, I put you under town hall update.
No,
Okay,
okay,
Rebecca,
yeah.
we have a letter of resignation from Rebecca as board liaison, with transfer knowledge until April 1st. Can I entertain a motion to accept? That's a no, Rebecca.
I make a motion that we accept Rebecca's letter of resignation with regret because she's been a very instrumental part of the team in bringing the town office
Forward.
team up to
Yes.
what it is not today. So
I'll second, and she has been tremendous. She has really helped this town move forward. It is with deep regret.
I can't say enough about her. She has helped us tremendously, and it breaks my soul a little bit to see you go. Thank you.
I'll still be around.
I know. All right, so we have a motion on the table. Mike, did you want to say anything?
Yep, I get
Before I start bawling?
No, I get a couple things. I want to put it out there that, the select board, we've taken some criticism since I've been on this board about the town hall and the date that the town hall got started and why we didn't start it earlier. Rebecca can answer this. We didn't have a permit in place. We didn't have a permit anywhere.
I'll just come up.
Yep. So we couldn't start the town hall project because we didn't have a permit.
It's one of the first things I did.
Absolutely.
And it took a while
Took a long while.
because we had to build relationships back with the state, fire and safety, which took us, Rebecca and I worked very hard at that.
Yeah.
Her more than me.
There were some pretty damaged relationships up
There
there.
was some pretty damaged stuff going on.
And it took months.
It took a long time. So I want to get that out there
Thank you.
because probably without you, I don't know if we'd break ground yet, to be honest with you. Maybe, but still it was definitely something we worked extremely hard at. And we got a really good project down there. We've updated our office in here. We got some digitization going of our records. We got the Elder grant. Probably wouldn't have happened without you, Rebecca.
Thank you.
It wouldn't have happened. Not probably. It would not have happened. The screen that we're looking at right now.
Yep.
Part of that.
Yeah.
There it is. It's all there.
it's facts.
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. There is a tremendous thing. We wouldn't have our structure of our office would not be the same as it is right now without you.
Thank you.
The structure of our office. And I am extremely pleased, with the structure of the office. I'm extremely pleased with the personnel who are in the office. There's no doubt that we're going to miss Tim. There's also no doubt that Megan can fill those shoes, and she's going to learn, and she's going to excel in that position. And I don't have a doubt in my mind that Tara's going to
Tara's great.
work alongside you, and she's going to excel as well. I don't have a doubt in my mind. I told you that yesterday when I was in here and whatever. We wouldn't have that structure. It wouldn't be here. some of the personnel policy updates, there's just so many things
The fixer.
that wouldn't,
You are the fixer.
no, that wouldn't,
Yes.
that wouldn't have taken place. I mean, honestly, so when we say we're gonna miss you, yes, we are going to miss you.
Thank you.
Extremely. But I also feel that with the right guidance from you in the next month and a half or whatever it is, month, that Megan and Tara they're not, let's face it, they're not going to take on the same role and be able to do the same things right off the bat, but they're going to learn and they're going to, within a certain learning curve time frame, they're going to be able to pick up that ball and keep it rolling. The ball might slow down a little bit, I mean, but it's going to keep rolling, and we're going to keep moving forward.
Yep.
I also hope that you, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna.
Okay.
I hope that you explain when you get a chance of some of the things that led up to this, because we've had this in-depth conversation. I don't think people need to know why.
Well, I mean,
Not on a personal basis, but from the in-house
okay.
basis in here.
Well, as you know, in typical, Rebecca Dragon style, I did not just write you a short letter. I wrote you an incredibly long one with what I believe should be your path forward. Things that I personally struggled with, that I gave you suggestions of how those things could possibly be addressed and remedied in the future. I'm in grad school. Those are my just major reasons, and it's going on the back burner a lot. This job, because it's very hard for me to say no to things in Pownal, does take a lot of my time. I need to focus on my education right now and what's next for me in life. And, but I will say this, that there is a major struggle that I have here. And I know that it is also why current and past people who have worked here, it is public service. You're dealing with the public. It's very, very difficult. However, we're also a small town. We're meant to be neighbors. And I will say this, that I encourage not only citizenry, but also fellow employees and also board members, commission members, public officials, everyone. My encouragement as I go is to, if you're really mad at certain people, like if you're mad at people on the board, before you start jumping and making conjecture and throwing blame around, think about the collateral damage. Think about the collateral damage of what happens. I see critiques of the board all the time done through critiquing the minutia of the work that town office staff does. There is really no other job, especially hourly paid job, that is under so much public scrutiny like that. I've seen my name on social media more times than I ever want to see. I've seen it in the banner more times than I ever want to see it. I get very discouraged. Many people know this about me. I get very discouraged when I see office staff being publicly slammed instead of being called and saying, hey, can you tell me why something ended up like this, or why you made a certain decision? Or there's a lot. I just really would love to see Pownal move away from that. And my encouragement to you as the board, as well as also to always check your motivations about, don't make decisions because you're mad at someone or frustrated by them. This is for everyone. This is for citizenry. This is for everyone. Pownal needs to drop the rock, and needs to, even in disagreement, stop finding gotcha moments and stop. You will never be able to retain good help here if people that work here are constantly being ridiculed,
Scrutinized.
spoken about instead of to on social media, in public discourse. That's my encouragement. Now, that does not mean discouraging any public. People can say whatever they want on social media, everywhere else. So obviously this is me saying, this is not like find a way to stop it. This is just my encouragement. I hope I've earned enough respect in the town of Pownal with the people here by now that maybe my words will have an effect. And I really hope that in the future, people will think before they just post and say things. Have a conversation. Show up. If you don't like something Megan has done, talk to Megan. She's a human being. She is not a whipping post to get at, Bob Jarvis, Mike Gardner, Angie. So that is one of my biggest things that I really impressed. I did write a very long letter with a lot of other things in it. It's a public record. Anyone's welcome to read it. Most of it is just positive ideas for going forward for you guys. So if you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer them. If anyone in town has questions for me, I'm happy to speak to them. I'll be here at the election. I'll be here next week. So yeah, and I'm not going away forever. I mean, I'm here. I'm in Pownal. I have a house in Pownal. We're gonna, I'll probably show up on that Zoom and make a public comment at some point. So anything else for me, or can I roll over?
You can roll over. Thank you, ma'am. So with that, we have her resignation.
Well, we got to vote on
We
it.
have to vote on it, yes. So Mike,
With deep regret, aye.
Jamie,
Same, aye.
Bob,
With deep regret, aye.
Angie, with deep regret, aye.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm still finishing out some projects, so
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so
We got it for another month anyway.
yes.
You got it for another month.
All right, old business, Parks and Rec. Megan, did you want to speak on that?
Yes, so Parks and Rec wants to go forward with the grant. It's the Vermont Recreational Trails Grant.
Yep.
And so did you?
I did read it. Yeah.
There's a deadline.
Okay,
There's a
Deadline of March 1st, right?
Yes.
And they're
It's coming up.
asking for 25,000.
Yes, yep, so they want to submit a letter of interest. And Jennifer just wanted me to reiterate that the money would be to improve the existing trail. So it's not a new project, it's to maintain the one
But they already started.
that's right, yep.
Okay.
Do we need to make a motion or is she just looking for our support?
I believe, yes, you do need approval.
I'll move to approve Parks and Rec to pursue that $25,000 grant for the trails.
Second,
Any discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I.
Can I give you a quick suggestion regarding Parks and Rec and this exact question about applying for grants? Have Chuck make the chair of Parks and Rec a town email, because then she would be able to register on these grant websites herself. And it would be really great to get official, they only have personal emails, so it'd be great to have at least one of them to have a town email to put all their communications into the record.
That's a good
You work
idea.
on that, Megan?
Yep, I'm working with Chuck tomorrow. I'll ask him if he can do it right away.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. Okay. So we had a motion. We had a second. Did we all say aye? Yes.
I don't think we
Oh,
will.
okay. Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. I'm a little rattled over Rebecca. It's okay.
You'll get over it.
I know, I will. All right. Town hall update. Oh, no, wait a minute. Reminder, the town meeting is on February 24th, 2022 at 7:30 PM at the Pownal.
No, 28th.
28th, yep.
That's a misprint. That's a typo.
You're killing me, Smalls. All right, let's try this again. Town meeting on February 28th, 2022 at 7:30 PM at the Pownal Elementary School. And we have to follow COVID restrictions, so they are recommending that you wear a mask.
It's a recommendation,
Yep, it's a recommendation.
not mandatory.
Nope, recommendation.
So to expand on that, on March 1st, on voting day, I believe the plan is for you and Tara to be at the firehouse. Well, the same as they were last year.
We've been talking,
I mean, we could, but I'm not quite sure exactly, what would be informational, especially since
well, last year we did it for the town hall because it was
Right.
really.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
What one idea we had was that I could help them with this, is that we could go back and forth, always have someone, checking in, but start doing some totes. And
Yes,
working
we
through
have,
some-
we have 14 in the other room. They just arrived today, so we can start
Okay,
packing up any day.
all right,
Okay. That's totally fine.
all right.
It's probably a more productive day. Okay, perfect. Sorry. Spoke out of turn.
I'll be there part of the time. I'll try and be there for some of the days.
That's
So you
fine.
can talk to me and, you know, and you will too, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay. Town hall update, Mike.
Yep. So I was looking for this email. Megan and I got this email today from Eric. Basement walls are compounded, sanded, primed, and painted. Suspended ceiling in the basement is completed. Electrician roughing is complete. Electrician installed suspended ceiling fixtures, switches, etc. Plumber is going to install the heat vents and suspended ceiling on Friday of this week, which will be tomorrow. Alarm company to come March 1st to install the final fixtures and get the system online. We believe the IT work is complete from Chuck. Handicap parking signs have been installed. We spoke with Lucy McNulty, who did the signs here. We're gonna reuse the existing signs on this building. They're gonna fit the decor of the new building. We are gonna put up new 911 numbers on the new building because it's a different number anyway. The state inspectors will be down here March 3rd for preliminary inspection. Then the final CO inspection will be March 8th tentatively. Excuse me, we're still waiting for the drinking fountain and the plumbing fixtures for the basement bathroom. Which brings us to Megan and I have been discussing moving date.
Gotta be after March 1st, right? Before we get
Well,
our
we don't
CO.
have it with March 8th. We won't have a CO until
Till
the 8th at the earliest. We won't have it. We won't have the CO until the March 8th at the earliest. That's when Matt will be down from the state to give us the CO. He's coming the 3rd to give us a preliminary punch list. And then March 8th should be the final punch list and the CO should be given to us at that point. Which brings us to the moving date, and you can announce that because you've been working pretty hard on that, pretty diligently, to be honest with you. So take it away.
Yes, so we have Connors Brothers ready to move us, and that'll be on March 15th.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Knock on wood.
knock on wood.
Yep. So we have a moving date of March 15th. Connors Brothers started. I saw their truck here today.
They
Yeah.
dropped off totes.
Okay. So they dropped off some stuff that they can start packing. So our tentative moving date is March 15th at this point. Barring any,
And you already have Wi-Fi over, or not Wi-Fi, but all that stuff over
Yep,
there.
internet is working.
Internet and all that's working.
I brought my laptop over there the other day to work. It was great.
Oh,
It'll be better
good.
with furniture in it, but it's,
Went over there and sat by yourself?
yeah.
Test it out.
Nice.
oh, you know, when you get a lot of people in and out of here, it's
Right.
Yeah, it's easier to make phone calls
Yep.
in an actual office.
Nice. Okay, good. All right, moving on to personnel policy. All right,
I would think, while we're on the town hall, I would think that the next board can make the decision on how we want to do that, if we're just gonna move in or whatever we're gonna do.
right. And with ideas of what to do with this building.
Well, yeah, that's. Gotta get out of it first.
Exactly.
We're not too far away. We're pretty close.
Okay. So can you sign them, please?
No. I don't have a pen, I don't got a pencil.
You never have a pen.
I don't write with pens. Hello.
All right, personnel policy. Did everybody read it and see all the notes from VLCT, their comments? Do you want to go over it one by one, or did everybody read it?
I'm all set with it.
Bob, did you read it? Are you all set?
I did read it. I'm all set.
Mike?
I can't read, yes, I'm fine.
Megan, did you have any other suggestions than what VLC did?
I did not, there was one section that I was a bit confused about, that I went over with Joel, actually. It's just the language of it. I wasn't really sure if you wanted to change that or just keep it how it is.
Where are you?
Give her a minute, she'll tell ya.
Should have had it earmarked here. This is a different copy. It had to do with, town vehicles when there's an emergency.
I-
Vacation.
Which page by any chance? Please,
Oh, there it is. It's under community service. That's page 20.
service page.
And so the third item says the town vehicle cannot be left out of service when the vehicle is critical to ongoing town work. We did have, VLCT had a comment on that also.
Where are you, honey? Under bereavement, you said?
Page 20,
Page 20 is
number
under.
3.
Oh,
Right?
Employee has access to it.
so what was he suggesting?
I mean, it made sense to him as soon as he read it.
Yeah.
Only because, yeah,
But-
what they were saying is left out of, what exactly does that mean, left out of service?
Well, technically,
Honestly-
what it means is if say you had a town vehicle and you drove it home, and then there was an emergency and we needed that vehicle, you need to be able, it needs to be accessible
Right.
during the emergency.
No, no, I don't believe that's it, Jamie. This is if a person,
If the fire station or something.
if an employee is a fire department member or
okay.
something like that under community service,
Okay.
this makes
right.
total sense to me.
Yep.
So if there's an employee who is a member of the fire department or the rescue squad or the Red Cross, whatever, if they're doing community service and if they take a vehicle to and respond to an emergency situation, then if that vehicle, if it's a snowstorm and it's a plow truck, that's what this is saying,
Correct.
along those lines.
Right.
The vehicle cannot be left out of service when the vehicle is critical to ongoing town work. That's what that's saying. And I don't think that's an issue.
I think it's a matter of, instead of using left out of service, phrasing it differently.
Well,
Just to be,
it's totally understandable. I mean, I understand what they're saying, and
Well,
yeah,
would it make sense to just put the
Sure.
example in there as an example? So if
Oh, that's
if
a
the
good idea.
employee has access to a town vehicle, the town vehicle cannot be left out of service when the vehicle is critical to ongoing town work. For example,
Right.
you cannot, and it's almost in the comments. For example,
Right.
the town plow truck at home, inaccessible to other employees while performing community service.
Right. I agree with that. That's a good suggestion.
Right. If they're on a emergency services call.
or
Right.
I can't drive the state truck to the firehouse and leave it there.
Right.
Respond with a fire truck.
Right.
Great.
okay,
It's
Okay.
got it.
same.
Oh, yeah, I think that's the best thing to put in there as an example. Nice.
Good
Thank you,
idea.
Bob.
That's right. Okay, with that change, is everybody satisfied? Can I entertain a motion to accept the personnel policy with the change?
Moved.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. All right. Executive session for active legalization. Oh my God.
Already legalized.
I'll move to go into executive session for active litigation and legal
Premature knowledge.
with premature knowledge would put the town at a disadvantage.
Are we taking action on it?
I don't,
Possibly.
possibly.
Okay,
Yeah, possible.
possible, maybe.
With possible action.
Can I entertain a motion? You just have a second?
Second.
Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I.
Let me know.
Get everyone in the waiting room. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Oops, I didn't mean to cover that.
Rick, did you sign everything?
Yeah,
Done.
I let him use my pen.
I'm done.
Share. Is everyone in?
Give me, no, I'm not all out yet.
Is it cold in here? Is it me?
Recording. See?
I'd like a motion to come out of executive session, please.
I'll move to come out of executive session.
Second it.
Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I.
Action from the executive session. I move to create a procedure regarding any litigation involving the town of Pownal will be kept by the legal custodian or liaison assigned to the case, which at this time is Rebecca Dragon, and can only be accessed by a vote from a quorum of the select board of the town of Pownal.
Second it.
Any further discussion? Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Angie, I. Thank you. Now I'd like to open up for public comment. Megan, you have something to say?
Yes, I just wanted to let everybody know that the town report is still available on the front page of the website, right below the ballot articles. And there's also a copy that is in large font, so that is much easier to read the budget items at the end of the report.
Thank you,
Very
Megan.
much for putting that on there.
No problem.
Okay, so we can open up to public comment. Please remember to raise your hand, state your full name. You have 3 minutes. Thank you.
All right, Jim. Jim?
Jim?
Working on unmuting himself.
You're still on mute.
Yep. I asked him to unmute. Oh, maybe he didn't want to raise his hand. Mindy Joe?
Good evening, Mindy Joe over here. I want to say a couple of things. One, Rebecca, I'm sorry to see you go. You
Oh,
are
thank
one of
you,
the
Mindy.
very smartest women I've met or seen, whatever. The other thing is I missed the sewer
Thank
meeting.
you.
You're very welcome, sweetie. I just wish you'd stay, actually. We're losing good people for the wrong reasons as far as I'm concerned.
I'll be around, Mindy. I'm still in Pownal.
However, I know there's only 3 short things that can be done a year, and I understand it because of whatever. But I keep asking about the ones that's not allowed to be used, and nobody's answering me on that. I believe I've emailed about it. I've asked about it.
I couldn't hear.
Lot 1 has been denied use of because of a low-lying wire, and everybody knows it, but nobody will. I don't understand why we got to pay for something that we're not allowed to use. It ain't like we're not choosing to use it. We're not allowed to use it. And when I brought that up to a certain person, I said that's not only, I think, illegal and unconstitutional. I got told that was not up for debate or discussion, that it was in your rules. Well, how can you force somebody to pay for something, water and or sewer, if they're not allowed to use it? That's something for you guys to ponder, not to answer, but I would really like an answer at some point, be email, face-to-face, select board meetings, something. Why do I got to pay for something, or we, the park, have to pay for something that's not allowed to use, denying $3,860 a year to pay $491 a year plus $491 a year, or whatever it is for each. One has nothing to do with the other. I'm just saying as a bundle thing. It's not allowed to be used, yet we have to pay for it. Makes no sense to me. On that note, good luck, Rebecca.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for your time.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too, Miss Ange.
Thank you. Excuse me. Anybody else, please raise your hand.
Jim?
Contract.
Hi there, Jim Kosis, North Mason Hill Road. I'm sorry about before, my mute blue button didn't show up, so I couldn't unmute. First of all, Rebecca, good luck to you. Thank you for all that you've kind of given to me to kind of understand what's been going on. Second, first of all, I'm looking forward to going into the new town office. I really give you guys a lot of credit to get it accomplished and get it done. As you know, I always like to keep the people informed of what's some of the numbers when the annual report comes out. So I just am curious that hopefully somewhere down the road, before a lot of people do make up their ballots, you can tell me where the $200,000 shortfall is going to be coming from. I know there was a discussion of putting $500,000 or $50,000 back undesignated into the taxes, but that would leave like another $150,000 that's not available. And you haven't explained where we're going to be able to make that up now that the budget has all been done. And so I'm hoping that there wasn't extra monies like $102,000 put into the budget revenue that was going to be used to offset the town hall, because according to what I can read, that's being used now to offset the taxes. If that is not the case, I guess I'm wondering why the $102,000 is in the budget as an offsetting tax. What is it covering in the general expenses? Because it wasn't kind of stated in the article that there would be not only undesignated funds, but also designated funds that are being used to decrease the tax rate calculation. So hopefully that will come out just so that people understand what they are really voting for in this budget. And I thank you very much. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Anybody else, please raise your hand.
There's no one else raising their hand.
I move to adjourn.
Can I have a second?
Second it.
Like,
Oh,
Okay. Mike,
Aye.
Jamie,
Aye.
Bob,
aye.
Angie, I. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night and please be safe tomorrow.